Juice, Juice, tell me you seen that crazy partnership that SWAPX just announced. Tell me you seen Tell me you seen that crazy partnership that SWAPX just announced. I don't know if you ain't see it. I'm finna shine light onto it and my perspective of the actual partnership. This is not financial advice. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just going, I'm just covering my journey as I travel through this DeFi wonderland. Let's go. Please be aware, I am an investor. Ooh, and I love when you get opportunities like this. Your toes should shake. You should get chills down your spine because the way this team is operating, the way they are navigating and creating partnerships and moving chess piece over here, man, it's getting scary, man. Let's get straight into it. This is not financial advice. Please go do your own research. Everything I'm gonna talk about today is public information. You go out here and look it up yourself. We hop right into it. I want to stand on. If I can get my stuff together. Let's go. Swap X and Q. SWAPX and QDAO is a strategic partnership. Why? Juice, explain. Explain to me why this is a strategic partnership. This right here, this is a short, sweet, hard to beat glimpse of the candy that these two protocols kind of benefit each other. The liquidity and incentives to the SWAPX platform. Let me get into that. Juice, talk to me, Juice. Turn me up.
Round one.
Turn me up. Let's go. Alright, now. They say, Juice, you just trying to hype me up, man. I ain't hyping. This ain't no hype. QDAO. What is QDAO? One unique way you can look at QDAO, and this is not financial advice, but one way I look at QDAO and the actual mod token, how it is utilized is, imagine in the traditional system, if you want to go to borrow capital, what you have to go to the banking system, right? You have to sit in front of the banker, go through all these paperwork and figure out what you got what you can collateralize, and they go through all this, see if you apply for it. But in the DeFi world, in the decentralized finance world, with this partnership partnering with SWAPX, it allows SWAPX users. It allows X layer users to take out a decentralized loan with zero interest, an interest-free loan on on your native capital, so on your native token. So just say like the Bitcoin, the BNB, the Wrap Ethereum, you'll be able to take out a over collateralized stable coin that you can that you can actually bust moves with. So if you don't want to sell your native asset, guess what? You can borrow from your native asset, make a couple plays, bring that capital back, return that boom boom short sweet hard to beat. We already know how loans it work. But what I like about this, you're interacting with smart contract versus the traditional way of taking out a loan, if that makes sense, man. That's a mic drop for me.
Round one.
Let's go. If you don't know what QDAO is and what they're trying to do, Let me just play you a little glimpse. Just shine a little light on what they got going over there. 0% interest. Mm, 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 mm. One of the biggest things, looking from both standpoints, looking from QDAO standpoint, looking from SWAPX standpoint, you got to understand what's going on. There is a new chain that's being launched, with SWAPX being the premium DEX. SWAPX can capture the premium DEX status of the layer X, the X layer blockchain. What that do is, guess what? It allows it allows the actual QDAO platform to branch off into another network. I don't know if y'all heard me on that one. It allow the QDAO net to branch off into another network. You got to realize the QDAO is already a cross-chain, multi-layer stable coin, and it's over collateralized. If you have to go do your own research on the actual project, but one of the interesting things that I like about this project is it go hand to hand. It's go hand to hand. Cause guess what? With this being a stable coin, it focuses on liquidity. With SwapX being the main hub, the main decentralized DEX of X layer, it gives QDAO the ability to go. Not only do it give it the ability to go to another chain, but guess what? SwapX get the ability to house all of the liquidity from QDAO. Let's go. What do you mean? How? Oh my. What do you mean? How's all liquidity? Let's play situation awareness. Let's play substitution game. Let's use all imagination. So, this is me in my speculation. Excuse my country grammar, y'all. But me speculating when the actual token, because this is the actual stable coin that's over collateralized. This is the over collateralized stable coin that QDAO actually focuses on. So we're redeeming it. We're redeeming it on the actual base. Let's swap base. Come up for a second. Let's swap the base protocol, the base platform, with X layer. Let's play the substitution game. Now listen to me. Just what you gotta tune in and use your ears. Let's swap base with X layer. What that did was it goes straight into the look at that. Power by I don't know if you know compound, man. Go do your research. Beefy finance. This is a this is a strategic partnership. But let me kind of get back into what I was speaking on. Let's understand what QDAO is and what it brings. Just from the horse's mouth. I'm gonna let them speak on it.
Going over QDAO, a CDP stablecoin protocol that allows you to mint stablecoins at 0% interest. Click Enter App. When we're inside the app, then we'll come over to the top left-hand side. You'll see a few options. We'll start off with vaults. Once you've clicked vaults, you would see all the vaults that you've created in the past. If you don't have any vaults in the past, this will just be empty, and it will give you the option to create a vault. From here, we can manage our vaults. We can see some information about our vaults. But today, we will go ahead and create a new vault. So we'll go ahead and create. It will bring us to this page, the Create Vault page. We can see all of the different collaterals that you can use to mint mine. We'll go ahead and organize this by chain. So we've got, as you can see, a lot of different chains from Harmony, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Moonriver, Phantom, Polygon, No,
Let's pause for a second. By QDAO partnering with SWAPX, it allowed them to go. Do you see what I mean by it allowed them to cross into a whole new chain, grab additional revenue from another chain to beef up their liquidity? So I like that. I like that.
Gnosis, BNB chain, as well as Optimism. You may notice some vaults will have this special blue ribbon. This is just to identify the V2 vaults. Today, we will be going and opening up a wrapped ether vault on Optimism. So we'll go ahead and click the create vault. We'll click sign. And in a few seconds, we will have our new vault. So this is our vault. As you can see, there's a ton of information about your vault, and then some options of what you can do with your vault. So we've got deposit, withdraw, borrow, repay, and transfer.
I just want to pause there one more second just to shine light. Look at the benefits of having this platform housing its liquidity on SwapX. Ooh, look at Ray going hard today. But look at the ability of housing liquidity on SwapX. Imagine you're allowing with a new chain, you're allowing cross-chain ability with this stable coin. You can send this stable coin from any chain that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about this actual platform. With it already having multi-chain layer, it connected to BNB, Smart Chain, Poker, arbitrage. So it's a lot of it's a major utility with bringing on a strong over collateralized stablecoin to a new chain. They could probably get that first mover advantage. You know what I'm saying? In stablecoins, we know how the market cap on stablecoin looks. That's massive.
Transfer is actually unique because your vault is an NFT, and so you can transfer this vault to a different wallet address or to somebody else that you want to send this vault to. All right, we'll start off with deposit. So we'll click here, deposit. I'm going to go ahead and click max amount of my collateral. Deposit my WETH.
You see, they currently depositing their wrapped Ethereum into the actual.
And there, as you can see, we have in our vault collateral. This is the collateral's value, and we don't have any debt yet. So let's start borrowing some MAI. To borrow some MAI, head over to the borrow button. You can now enter the amount of MAI you want to borrow. I'll just go ahead and borrow 10 MAI
amount
right now.
that you can borrow.
If I were to borrow 10 MAI, that puts me at a collateral to debt ratio of 363%, and it will also let me know at what price the collateral or the token would have to get to for my vault to be liquidated. So we'll go ahead and borrow that 10 MAI. Now we will see that we have a debt of 10 MAI. And we can go and we can take that MAI and do whatever we want with it. We can farm with it. We can buy some more WETH and deposit in here if we want to lever up. But now since we've borrowed that MAI, I'll show you how you can now repay your loan. To do that, we just click on that repay. We'll see we have a balance of 13, but we won't need to use all of that, seeing as we just have a debt of 10. So even if we did press pay back all, it won't take the 13, it will just do the 10. We can pay anything back up to that to 10.
Man. It's pretty interesting that utilizing this. How does this plays a factor? Juice, I still don't understand. How does this all connect together? In my point of view and my understanding, by utilizing a game theory, this is not financial advice, but a game theory that I am going into, strategy is everything. By using your native asset to borrow the actual MAI tokens, which is a stable coin, by using your access, you can it just make a decentralized loan. It make it easy for you to take a loan. So if you had your wrapped Ethereum and you didn't want to actually sell your Ethereum just to get stable coin, just to go make a move over here, what you can do, you can collateralize your Ethereum and borrow from that Ethereum and receive a stable coin, which then you'll have to pay back eventually. But what you can do is you can use that my token, use it in the system. We can go in through the voting, probably going through the voting process of the actual SWAPX later on. But overall, you can use your voting token that you get from the system to allocate more emissions to the pool, or you can take the. It's so many plays and things that you can do with this strategy, with this open, decentralized, trustless, easily verified loan. Like, man, like, I don't think people grasp that concept. And I do like this partnership. If I hadn't hit on that enough, this was a strategic partnership, and I really appreciate it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? So
As a future founder, man, you got my approval. I just want to come back on this point right here that I was kind of shining light on. On day one, the redeemable mod has reached $250,000 TVL on day one on base token. Man, that's amazing. That is an amazing achievement. That's an amazing milestone. So, with the ability, of having this partnership, man, I just want to give a round of applause. Look at my country grammar. I just want to give a round of applause to the SWAPX team, baby. Yes, sir. With that being said, we're going to end it right here. I'm going to come back in here and actually speak on the rest of the partnership that SWAPX have and kind of go through the benefits on how both sides can actually grow from the partnership. With that being said, this your boy, we got it. Juice Week. Go! I hope y'all have a blessed one.